Shit. What up there, anime and manga communities? This is your boy chdeaaanime, or chdeaaanime, whatever you don't call me. And today I'm here to talk about Bleach, chapter 595. Nigga. This black Cupid motherfucker right here, this fucking fat, greasy, fucking gigolo nigga is not, no. Okay, black community, my brothers, let's huddle up together. Come on, huddle. Huddle up, okay. We do not accept him. So, before I get into this chapter, I just want to go ahead and say this real quick. My camera is still acting stupid. I think I might have fixed it, by the way. So hopefully here in this video, I'll be able to show whether I fixed it or not, because I did, go into my files and delete a few things that may have been slowing up my phone or whatever it is. But either way it goes, hopefully it's been fixed, and hopefully we can get back to business as usual, where y'all can get both the sexy voice and the crazy wacky mannerisms. Yeah. Anyways, so Bleach chapter 595. So this chapter of Bleach, I actually liked it, like in a weird way though. Like I thought it was interesting, weird oddly enough, but in a weird, interesting kind of way. Like I don't even know how to describe why I liked this chapter, but I did. So I did like this chapter of Bleach. First off, the chapter starts off with Byakuya bodying Shuhei, just to get him the fuck, just get the fuck out. He just jibs him in the side and gets him out of the way so that he can, not have to deal with him and his bullshit. But then we get this speech from Black Cupid, because that's what I'm gonna start giving each Quincy a name. Quincy's that I don't like, I'm giving them nicknames. This dude, I don't know if I want Black Cupid, because Black Cupid, see, I don't accept him as a black person. So hold on, I'm gonna figure out some freaking greasy Cupid. I don't know. I'm gonna figure out a name, but I'm not calling him black. He is not. So dude is giving this speech about how love is the center of all conflict, and how love is the catalyst to all conflict and all this. And in a way, he's right. Love does play a factor in a lot of conflicts in humanity. It does play a very, very big factor. In a lot of the wars that have taken place, love for one's religion, country, wives, all these different things do play a factor. But he's wrong, because love has a weird way of working. When you love someone, it compels you to want to do things for them and to protect that person and to do good things for that person and all this. But what happens is, when you love someone so much and then they betray you, that love turns from love into hatred. Hatred is the center. Hatred and greed. Hatred, greed, and maybe a little bit of selfishness are the biggest. They're what cause conflict. Not love in and of itself. Love is a catalyst sometimes to conflict, but a lot of the times it's hatred that leads to conflict. But one could argue that, well, you loved your parents. Let's say a war happens and you loved your parents, and then your parents get killed. You loved your parents, but now it turns into that hatred to go fight and then continue hatred, and then you're taking other people's loved ones, so it just continues hatred. So I guess love and hate kind of go hand in hand when it comes to conflict in a way. So I don't know. It's an interesting thought. Me personally, I feel like hatred plays more of a role, and hatred and greed play far more of a role in conflict than love does. But either way, let's go ahead and keep moving. And so then from there, he ends up starting to shoot these love beams at Byakuya. Byakuya easily dodges such beams and figures out that inanimate objects cannot be affected by said beams. So he then blocks with his Zanpakuto, and then the black dude is like, so then if you realize that things without hearts can't be affected by my beam, why would you block with your Zanpakuto? And that's actually a good point. Like, I'm like, Byakuya, that was actually a pretty dirt moment on his part, because I guess maybe he just forgot for a second that his Zanpakuto is a living being. But once he figures that out, his Zanpakuto goes to stab him, but Byakuya, just throws it away so that he doesn't get murked. So from there, Shuhei gets back up, because out of love, and then freaking the greasy motherfucker keeps giving this freaking speech about how love allows you to, move through pain and not worry about those things as pain. And that's true. That is true. Love does help you do those things. So does adrenaline, but whatever. Anyways, so from there, it's mostly Byakuya trying to dodge and figure out a way to end this without killing Shuhei, because he could just use Kido and bring this to an end, but then that'll kill Shuhei, and that's what we don't want. So we got. You know what I'm saying? So from there, what we see happen is Kinsei. We see no, that's a little bit too. We see freaking this greasy dude transform into like a freaking black Cupid, and I find this so funny, like. Because I feel like Kubo watched my video last week. This nigga Kubo watched it because last week I remember I said, man, I wish there was a Quincy who used a bow and arrow. I remember I said, like, what happened to the Quincy's who used bow and arrows? What happened to that? This pulls out the baby bow and arrow like on some trollish. I'm like, dude, for real? And then he's about to shoot like some love beam or whatever. And then we see Kinsei and Love hop in with these black markings on their face. And what I'm going to assume is that that's some sort of serum that allows them control over themselves in some way, shape, or form. And here's my prediction, right? This is going to be my prediction. My prediction is Kinsei and Love will not be affected by his beam due to the fact that they look like they're still under the white mist's control. So because of this serum, I think it negates all control effects. So they should be fine. But we'll have to see. Either way it goes, I like this chapter of Bleach. I don't like this fat freaking baby thing, whatever it is, but I like the chapter of Bleach. Kubo, stop trolling me. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that a Let's Talk. So this is your boy chdeaaanime signing out. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and do other things to help Black Brother thrive. And I will catch y'all on the flip. It has been golden. Yo, I had like my brain just went for a second. I'll catch y'all on the flip. It has been golden. Peace out, anime and manga communities.